I do.
Are we good?
Yep.
All right, so you guys, we are here at ARES Self-Defense Incorporated in Newport News. This is Rick McGee, the founder, owner, extraordinaire, specialist, the man behind everything. So we're doing a couple stories about all this new facility that you have.
Right.
So you've got obviously the general stuff you guys need, like
mats and heavy bags and the normal stuff you would find in a martial arts school.
Right.
But we're a self-defense academy.
Ooh.
So things are a little different here.
Okay, so come look at this, you guys. So instead of just having that room, they've also got stuff like a simulated elevator, so you can learn what to do when you are in an elevator.
Come on in and get a shot.
Yeah, come on in, Ricky. So they've got all of the buttons that you might need to push.
Don't push 13th floor. That's a real
Unlucky.
Yeah, that's hardcore scenario right there.
Ooh, okay, I don't.
All bets off.
Yeah, not ready for the 13th floor yet.
I don't want that one.
But okay, so we were talking about a few little tips and stuff,
Right.
and I think a lot of us have some questions. I was just thinking of one when I was walking to my car this morning. So I get to work at 3:30 in the morning. It's pretty dark out when I walk to my car. It's on the street.
Mm-hmm.
Should I have something in my hand? Should I
Your keys.
just have your keys?
Keys are great. And a good thing, a lot of people, they think, stick them in like brass knuckles and they're sticking up like that. That's not the right way to do it, because when you hit it, they're going to fold over. Hold the key, pinch it between your finger like you would put it in the ignition. That way it's stiff and hard, ready to go. You can just scrape or whatever, but a key's great.
Okay. I've also heard of, and I don't know if this is rumor, what this is, wearing a ponytail versus wearing your hair down. Is that a thing?
That's a rumor.
Okay.
A lot of times people say, well, people with short hair don't get attacked because there's nothing to grab. That has really very little to do with it at all. If I want to attack a bald-headed person, I'm going to attack. Yes, it does give me a latching point, but I can latch here too.
Right.
So that's a misconception.
That's nothing. Okay. So don't worry. You can wear your ponytail.
You can wear your hair however you want.
Okay. Well, that's
Purse, the same thing. Over your shoulder this way.
Okay.
Wear what's comfortable for you. You have to look like you're in control of your own body.
Right.
If you walk timidly, you're a target. If you walk with confidence, you're not a target. You make yourself a hard target.
Yeah. And I know, so something we talked about is, you obviously said if you don't practice it, you're not going to do it.
Yeah. It's too many people come in and do a workshop and they think they're empowered. Like they reincarnated Bruce Lee all of a sudden. But when it's face with stressful situation, their mind goes blank and they're empty. And the more you train it, the more you're stressed out, the more you become familiar with it.
Right.
So it's almost like you can see it coming before it does, and you expect it, and you're already in that mindset.
Yeah.
See, 90% of what we do is mindset development. 10% is physical. Once you develop the mind, the rest of it's cake.
Right. So being in a room like this, I mean, obviously it's still a simulation. The person has pads on and is attacking us. But why does that give you an edge on just learning in a padded room?
Okay, well, because this simulates a non-compliance. In most school situations, martial arts schools, everything's done with compliance. It's not with force on force. Here, we go at you gradually harder and harder and harder. So your skill set, your technique has to work.
Right.
I mean, it has to work. Now, what I teach you may not work exactly for you as it works for me. My way is not your way is not his way.
Right.
We have a template, and you can build your own arsenal off of that template.
Okay, totally. All right,
Yeah.
Ricky, thank you so much. We're going to take a tour. Will you take us on a tour?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so again, guys, here's the elevator. There's Ricky, Rick's son and helper extraordinaire.
That's right.
Here's Devin, our lovely photographer, and he is sitting currently in the
like the park scene. Yeah.
So that's somewhere you would learn what?
Well, you just learn how to deal with a sudden surprise conversation. We can dim the lights in here. We can add the fog machine. We can simulate lots of different environments. And we train like multiple attackers in this situation. Sometimes, a gentleman may approach a lady and he has another person with him that's helping.
Right.
So the first initial approach could be the distraction to the actual mugging or the actual abduction. Remember, the first place you see somebody is deemed the first crime scene. You don't want to leave the first crime scene to be taken to the second crime scene, because that's where the rapes and killings occur, the second crime scene.
Right.
So you have to fight for your life at this point.
Right. So the initial interaction, you want to try to...
Very important.
Yeah. Okay. So they also have this stairwell, so you can simulate some type of stair.
Like going up to your apartment, carrying groceries, somebody coming down, somebody going up, casual conversation. You know, we have to develop interpersonal skills.
Right.
And that's very important. You know, our society has become more indifferent, and people just don't talk anymore. So conversations, or a pizza man delivering a pizza, you know, not unexpected knock at the door.
Mm-hmm.
This is a good area for this, and it's a controlled, safe area because we wear our padded gear and everything here as well.
Right. Okay. So moving on to the front, right here, we've got this guy.
Yeah, we call him Bobby Z.
Bobby Z.
Bobby Z. He's just somebody that we can actually practice our throat punches on.
Right.
Because obviously, you know, you can only practice that once with your partner.
Yeah.
It's pretty much, you gotta get a new training partner.
Exactly.
But this is just something that we can hit without risking injury to each other.
Right. Okay. And now this is a special part of the...
This part of the academy.
Yeah.
Where all of our new students go through an introductory phase, which we call lead-in. And this is about a 45-minute lecture where we talk about some Supreme Court decisions that can help us with understanding what use of force is. We go over the force continuum. We discuss a lot about the freeze and flight and fight syndromes, how adrenaline affects the body, how we can use adrenaline as a weapon. And we also learn behavioral looping and try to break that loop of what's going on.
Right.
So this is the cool part right here. We love this part.
And also you can watch some of the stuff you do on the TV,
That's
right?
a good idea. Yeah, I'm glad you reminded me. We actually can videotape our scenarios, and then we have a debriefing period after each class, because you can imagine, you know, when you have stresses and people yelling and you're hitting things, you know, you're kind of like this afterwards. We have to calm down and debrief.
Right.
We can watch the scenarios on the television, and then we can pick and choose what we did right and what we could do better.
Right.
Sometimes we'll set up a judge-jury panel and, you know, do like a mock courtroom.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
All right. We have a little bit more we got to show you. So.
Heavy bags.
Heavy bags here. Now we're headed. Here's some mats, or not mats, pads.
We use a Spartan training gear.
Spartan training gear. So here's the.
This is our insane asylum, our padded room. So this is right here is where we can do, you know, some pretty hard training without the risk of injury to each other. We can do some stuff being pinned up against the wall, and, you know, going to the ground. We don't do a lot of grappling like you might see in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu school. Right. But we do enough to get you good at it.
Okay, so here's the bar scene.
We have like a little restaurant we call Scudati's, and everything in here is designed to replicate like a restaurant type of bar scene. Right. Mainly you're going to have the influences of alcohol involved in situations like this, where people just say things out of context, or people take it the wrong way, things escalate. Yeah. They go out to the parking lot. We have a fake bathroom in the back room. Oh, yeah. Where we have an actual urinal and a fake stall with actual toilets. Obviously they don't work, so don't use them, please. I don't want to be cleaning out poop out of the toilet. Ew. Yeah. All right, and then this one, the home invasion situation. So we have a home room here set up like a living room, where you can just be chilling watching TV. This is also used for like unannounced deliveries, like a UPS, like a driver of a company would come knock at your door, and we teach people how to ask and answer questions with the door still closed, how to dial 911. I mean, when you're scared, finding the phone is a challenge, much less dialing 911. Right. This is also a good room for like our younger girls, our 17, 16-year-old girls, even college students, for potential date rape. We can work on some things like that. And it's just a good room. It can also be like an office, you know, at a lobby at a restaurant, or a lobby at a doctor's office or whatever.
Yeah.
Multiple purposes.
Right. Okay. Well, you guys, so now you've seen it. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Very cool. So they're going to have an open house Saturday.
This Saturday,
correct?
From 9 to 1.
Okay.
9 to 1.
9 to 1 Saturday. You can come and check out this whole place and see if you want to become a member, an academy student. So very, very cool stuff, Rick. Thank you for joining us.
All right.